especially if it's is it a organ job or is that flexible? Okay, so you want someone with organ job. Yeah, that is hard. The biggest tip I give is just make sure they're flexible on what they're wanting to pay. Good. Just because it's the only way you're going to get someone to click on it. This really is tough now. But you can also find, there could occasionally be a student or something like that too. So I would also check Shenandoah, of course. You've done that before. Yeah, Shenandoah, but yeah, the EGO stuff would be the best, especially if you want someone to play the organ, because that's going to be hard. It's going to be tricky. All right. Good luck. Good to see you. Okay. Yeah, I like that. Evening. How are you? Good. Hey, I have something for you. Yeah. I know, I feel like I'm getting coming attractions all the time. My current job is so stupid easy. It's the greatest. It's like tubes into an extra How great is that? No, I did none of this stuff. None of this stuff you love me giving. Oh yeah, you guys would bitch too much. Yeah. We cannot fight us, and I think that's not all we can. No, ours is similar. It's funny because I remember the Lutheran church I was at for years was heavy liturgy too. They did the whole thing. They did a big visual. Saturday night, they did a big visual, which I loved it. We did it all. Oh yeah, that stayed outside. They did the whole thing, and it wasn't even a big church, but they had also keep. So I think that there's always a certain amount of drama to everything. This dance group in Yelp was almost too much. That was comical. That's not yeah. Yeah, we talked before. Yeah, no. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, no, that's incredible. That's incredible. No, the eighth one, we got to start doing that. All right, love it. All right, we're going to start Brahms tonight. Yes, Johannes. And then we'll do the price, we'll do the resignation. Way too long. I know, I agree. What up? I make notes. And I think people who are not here.
Because I tried to write it out.
You might have to share also. But we'll get you one next time. Okay. All right. Yeah, it looks beautiful. Gotta be very musical here. All right, good evening, everybody. Let's stand up and warm up. Let's go. Those of you not going to see the eclipse, good to have you here. I will say it's very funny. I have friends who grew up on the East Coast or the West Coast that are like, "What do you do in Northeast Ohio?" And I feel like my time has come. Roll your shoulders forward. Roll them back. Eat people in Erie, PA. All right, repeat after me. Every note. Breathe together. Couple more. One more. Woo! You guys sound awesome. B flat major. I love to sing. 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 God. I love to sing. I love to sing. I love to sing. I love to sing. One more. I love to sing. One more. I love to sing. Woo! Very nice. Give me a G, please. Everyone hum this note. Go. Keep it going. Beautiful. We're gonna sing. Yeah. Good. Can our A vowel and our A vowel be pointier? So a little more in tune, a little more like the E vowel. Ready and go. Oh, I love that. One more time, please. Ready and. Take crescendo. Disappear. Bravo. Take a seat and let's get right to work. We have a lot to do. It's great to see you all. Always nice to have that little break in there just to get our bodies settled and our voices settled. That's so funny. We'll begin with the Brahms tonight. I know everyone's so excited to see each other. It's exciting. We've got plenty to do, plenty of work to work on as we get ready for our concert 3 weeks away, which is just amazing and scary and shocking. But we're in really good shape. You were in super good shape before we left, and you're in good shape now. The one thing I'm going to really just sort of encourage you to do tonight is to really start to create a list of moments in these pieces. We'll begin with the Brahms tonight, if you want to start getting that out. We'll begin with the Brahms. Moments in these pieces that you need to look for. You should be marking things. I think you have to go into concerts like this with like a strategy, right? When we have very little time with the orchestra, when we have to be very independent, you got to come into these rehearsals with a strategy to be successful, right? It's all going to flow out of you supernaturally. It really requires a strategy. So don't work harder, work smarter. Think about the sections of the transitions and what can I mark to remind myself. And they don't have to be fancy musical markings. They can be like, you always mess this up, or turn this page faster, or I never can look up here, or I never look up here and should. Start to make those little markings to yourself, because that way you'll have a strategy. All right, let's begin the Brahms. Let's just right at the beginning. We'll start at 4 before you come in. Measure 25. Measure 25 of the Brahms. I love it. You guys are like crackling with energy tonight. It's amazing. Let's get it locked in. Here we go. 4 before you come. Measure 25. Lots of air here, altos. Everyone else is looking up. Great start. Rhythm. Thank you. Lead us. Tenor. Robbie. Now, this next section, everybody, I always feel we're a little deer in the headlights here. And I think it's because of the first rhythm you sing. Soft doesn't mean slow. That's perfect. Stop there before we go on. People, that's amazing memory. And what I love is the music's all there. I love it. I just want to touch a couple sections just to make you go even further. Can we start at, that'll be fine when we do it. All right, let's start here then. All right. Let's start at letter E. This measures 75, Coich Bavard. Coich Bavard. I think, again, the sound you're making is wonderful. Let's look at this whole phrase. Can everyone say ewig? Not, can everyone say ewig? Now go ewig. It's super subtle, but it's basically tilting that A vowel really close, what we would say close. So closer to an E vowel. A is going to help your vocalism be more in tune, but B, it's just slightly more correct. So, ewig. Good. So just mark that every time that word comes up. And then sopranos at 81. Sopranos, you make such a beautiful sound on the high A flat at 80. Mwah. At 81, though, actually, I want the lower A flat to be just as beautiful and have that much. Keep that opening note high, give it a little oomph, because again, that's that resolution we want. Bravo. And then everyone look at 85 real quick, because I think we can do this whole section in one fell swoop. Look at 85. Pick up to 85. Again, everyone's got their own little special entrance here, and we need to know it. So you need to sing with a little more zhuzh here, a little more energy as we turn in here, just because the audience isn't used to hearing that. You've been singing as one unit, and now all of a sudden, click, 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 we have different parts. So you have to sing a little more. All right, let's start at Coich, please. Letter E, 75. This should be electric. 3 and 4. Energy. And go straight up. That's so good. Keep going. Sopranos, that was exactly it. Here we go, tenors. Soprano, bass. Okay, stop. Very. What? And I'm going to try to conduct this too, because Lord knows I haven't been conducting. So, piano into a decrescendo on Stila, so even softer. And then that amazing crescendo you do on Klarheit. Soprano. Yeah, keep it really close. It's going to help it be more in tune. Sing. So sing that E, that lone moment, really, really close. All right, right on Blicken, please, Terry. Acapella, please. 3 and 4. Going on. probable basis. Nice job, everybody. Let's stop. Let's work this section. Very good. I find actually this little mini section from H through 215 to be even harder than I through the end. I actually think this is it. And I think it's for two reasons. One, everything leading up to H is horrifying, isn't it? Right? Because you don't have accompaniment there, but let me show you what Brahms is doing. So there's this pattern. It's under a slurred four notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. What meter are we in though? That makes it real tricky, right? Because you're hearing, and then on top of that, they're overlapping, right? So leave the stress of this moment to Max Nolan, all right? Not to yourself. Now, I'm not telling you not to count, but I am saying that just basses lock in with me up here, and I'll find you every time. I'll give you a big breath. It's your entrance. Likewise, if the tenor's entrance is tepid and horrifying altos, don't make yours it, right? So we gotta pick a side. Basses have the hardest job in show business in this moment in the piece. Tenors have the second, and it gets harder with every entrance, right? So don't let the scariness of the part that precedes you's entrance get you. So let's once do it out of context. Okay, let's just do it right at H, and then let's get into it. Basses, here we go. Da Kunz. What? And everyone, I know this is marked piano, but I put piano plus, because it has to have rhythm. It can't be, nothing in this, let me tell you, none of the pianos in this section of the piece are soft, gentle, lovely pianos. If they're a piano, it's an intense, rhythmic, horrified piano. There is no prettiness in this side of the piece. Every piano stands for petrified, okay? That's what write it there. Piano equals petrified in this section, okay? And so do not sing, no, right? We're talking about, we have been fated here on earth for pain, right? That's basically what we're saying. All right, basses right on it. 1, 2, T, 1, 2. Tenor. Good, everyone, much better. Sopranos, remember we talked a couple weeks ago, I know it was a while ago, you cannot let your vocal mechanism collapse here. Don't let your mouth collapse. Think about your mouth and everything is getting taller and taller and taller the lower you get, because the pitch will collapse with you. One more time out of context, then we'll get into it. Letter H, please. Basses, that was wonderful. Parts. Actually, wait, this time. Accompany, here we go. 1, 2, T, 1, 2. Very nice. Stop there. Good. Now let's get it. My bad. I gave you a bad cue, but that's okay. Everyone, let's now start at. All right. Terry, let's just do. Okay, we're going to start at measure 178. Do you have that? Can you find that? Yes. All right, 178. It's when that starts. All right, and everyone is just, and again, you're probably like, I can't. Just watch me. Okay? Here we go. 178. Put the stress on me. 1. Discouraged. Good, thank you. Very nice. Good. All right, let's work just a couple things, but really, I know, honestly, I'm excited by this. And you may say he's insane. That might be true. But here's why. You really do want to peak at the right time. And I think the trick with this section is we're just going to keep running this every week, isolating every week. And every week it's just going to inch better. And then in 3 weeks, we're going to be in good shape. Can we look real quick at measure 341? This entrance for tenors and sopranos. Yeah, it's tricky because there's a bass note there that is a literal dissonance with you. So let's sing it right on at once, sopranos and tenors. 1, 2, 3. Good. With Carrie's help once. Just the parts, please. 1, 2, 3. Sing that again. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. Good. Now with Terry playing with you. 1, 2, 3. Good. Now, let's get into it. So we're going to, for randomness sake, 338. This is 3 before you come in. 3 before they come in. 3 before they come in. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Much better. Good. Now, I want to go back to, actually, let's go back one more section. 325, please. 325. 325. And can I actually, sorry, Terry, can I just hear tenors and basses, please? Tenors and basses, please. On DDD, no text, DDD. 1, 2, 3. Good. And tenor ones, I could use as much of you as humanly possible. 325 now with Terry playing the accompaniment.
Just those two parts.
Yes, just these two parts for your playing. 1, 2, 3. That's exactly it. Now everybody at 325. Everyone. 1, 2, 3. Bravo. Sorry. That was like a mixture of DDD and text. That was fine. All right. I want to go back one more section. One more section, please. Can we go to letter L? Letter L as in Larry. And this is measure 304, 305, 306. Please sing it slow-mo once. Oh, pickup. Everyone see where we are? Here are the pitches. Oh, on slow-mo. 1 and 2. Sorry, right on the pickup. Pickup. Sorry. Pick up the letter L. Yeah. Here we are. Good. Now, do that again. Do that again. Oh, 1 and 2. So what are we all realizing? We're realizing there's a beat 2 is much longer than we want it to be. All right, here we go. Again, if you can't sing it slow, you can't do it fast. 1 and 2. One, two, three. Stop. Very good. That's so exciting. That's exciting. All right, now. Here's what we're gonna do it slow again. Slow again. Here's what we want to learn again. The beats are a musical moment. They're not time for you to check out. What I mean by that is, right now you're seeing that as the ba, and you're really obsessed with getting to the next syllable that you sing. And I want you to feel the rest in your body. This is your life getting punched out of you. This is violent. This is what this is supposed to be, right? And it can't just be a rest. It has to be something musical. Brahms did it on purpose. All right, here we go. Same place, slow-mo again. 1 and 2. But see, can everyone slap? I want you to slap your thigh on every beat you don't sing. Ready? Get your thigh ready. 1 and 2. Now, very good. Now, so very fun, super fun. Now, a couple other things. These are literally supposed to be staccato. So I know a lot of you are worried about singing. This is like Freddy Krueger stuff right here, right? I know a lot of you are very worried about singing the right note. And again, I love a choir that wants to sing the right notes. That is a good thing. But these should be short. So in your search to sing the correct pitch, don't not sing staccato. The effect is way more important. This isn't a Renaissance piece, right? We want it to be accurate. That's why we just work slow. But can we now sing it fast, please? And I want you to sing real staccato. With Terry helping, then we'll do accompaniment. 1, 2, T, 1, 2. Viva! 1, 2, 3. Yes! Stop. Do you see how cool it is when you do it that way, right? Right? When you actually, again, when you sing, Brahms, good composer, good things he wrote in here, right? And you see if you sing those with such abandon and the B2s are there, suddenly when you sing that long note, it's like, bow, right? It's amazing. All right, now, let's make it harder. So, Terry is going to play what's underneath it. Yeah, I know. 1, 2, T, 1, 2, B. good. Now, I love that. Now, this is going to be exciting because, again, we are a team in this. The orchestra barely helps you at all. The winds sort of help you occasionally, and then they stab you in the back because they start doing something different. The strings are of no use to you at all throughout this. They're just, these people are going to be sawing, you're going to see smoke coming off of them. They're just going to be playing fast notes for 4 minutes. So, all right, now I want to go back to pick up the letter K. We're spending a lot of time on this tonight, just a couple more minutes. I just think actually, of the whole program, this section scares me. Actually, the whole wave system. Now, I want to do something. Can we sing, starting at pick one before K, on text, but a cappella, no help from Terry at all. A cappella, please. Dog. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Remember, this is the one that's a dotted half note. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Stop there, good. Thank you. Now, I love that. When a composer writes unison in a piece like this, it's because he has a point to make, right? And so he wants this text, and he wants this phrase there. What I would love for us more in general, everybody, is specifically every note needs an accent, right? And there needs to actually be more decay in your sound. More bounce. Right now you're singing through everything super legato, and that's not what this piece is. This moment of the piece. It's funny, again, this second part is a total contrast to the beginning. The beginning, I'm begging you to sing everything connected. This is like you're singing Handel. Right? It has to have more bounce in it. All right? One more time, right on a cappella, then we'll put the accompaniment. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Up. Good, stop there, good. Now, very nice. Now, can we do that with the accompaniment? Now, again, everyone's going to be fighting for their lives here. If you start listening, you're dead. We're sinking. We're called in. You have to be a unit together in this. You, the choir, are a unit. And then we're all going to adjust with each other. Here we go. Also, remember, 1 before K is not a quarter note. It's 3 beats. Here we go. With accompaniment this time. 1, 2, 3. Petrified. Stop here. People, do you see how that just feels different? That's a breakthrough. Thank you. Take out, this might be complicated tonight because of the various absence reasons we don't have all the copies of Resignation. But we'll take out Florence Price Resignation. If you don't have it, find someone near you that does, and you'll look off tonight. There's also a PDF in your email. But if you screens are small, it's gonna be like a bonding thing tonight too. It'll be so fun. Florence Price Resignation, please. This would be a scary piece to start an email header about. Oh, Michelle's got some. Michelle's got some over here. And guys, we'll get you more answers. We're so sorry that they didn't make it here tonight. Sorry. All right, my life is a pathway of sorrow. All right, here we go. All right, everyone hum the first chord for me, please. Go. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And good, just watch that cut off. It'll be pretty austere, pretty emotionless there. Cool. People, very good reading, very nice. Every time I listen to this and sing this piece, I love it a little more. Can we start at, let's just sing this again. Can we start, pick up to 25? Of happiness once I have tasted. Let's just read this section together and work on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Of happiness 'twas only an inserted thought. Go. People, I just love you. That's amazing. Let's look at two things. Can we look at, let's pick up to measure 33. It's I'm tired and I want to go. So tenors, altos, and basses, you literally do go, oh, Lord. Okay? That's what you do there. So just note that. I know you've been singing, humming, and doing a lot of background stuff, but suddenly you actually are a part of it. So can I just hear tenor? And remember, we decided to make that an alto split. So alto ones, you can sing the top note there. You have to do it just a whole step up there. But I think it fits nicer and lets the sopranos keep singing the melody. All right, can I just hear alto, tenor, bass in measure 33? Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's like, oh Lord, and it's exciting, right? You're literally saying, oh Lord, in a pleading way, all right? And it's not oh. It's just, oh, Lord. All right, one more time. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Visions are bright and fair. Beautiful. Can I hear tenor and bass at my mother? And for just basses, you'll come in on mother. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My mother and they're waiting. Good, thank you, good. Very nice. Tenors, can you just sing that last where mansions are bright and fair, just slower than you want to be? Measure 39. We're mansions, tenors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, thank you, very good. Everybody now pick up the 25. Pick up the 25. And now sopranos, continue as you continue to learn this melody. I know it's new to you. Continue to sing it soloistically, of course, within the context of being in a group. But don't be afraid to turn the diva on a little bit, okay? This is a dramatic text. Here you go, sopranos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, happiness. Amazing. Now, go back to the beginning, please. I just want to run it again, and then we'll put it away for the night. And then next week, again, those of you who don't have it in your hands, I'm so sorry. We'll make sure you have it in your hands next week. Basses and altos. Again, so originally this piece was a solo with piano accompaniment, right? And then she arranged it for SATV choir, and that's the version we're doing. So of course it's melody with accompaniment. There's no way around that, altos, tenors, and basses, sorry. But every time you go from a hum or an O to text, make it known. So don't just really make it known, because we just want it to, what you serve as is exclamation points on the meaning of the piece. All right. So every time you come in on text, don't be late to it and make it snappy. Beginning with Terry's help, please. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. So people, we're taking a real fermata there. So look up. Don't just guess. It's no guessy. Looky. All right, beginning again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Brahms. It's gonna be very cool. All right, here we go. Hopefully no one, I want no one to clap there. I'm gonna tell the orchestra to just be ready, and then they'll just start the Brahms. It'll be very cool. All right, Toward the Unknown Region, please. Toward the Unknown Region. You know, folks, I was putting together, you know, the program notes and the and you know all the program stuff for this, and getting all together, and it just gets me thinking more and more about this music. And you know, I know I've been thinking a lot about programming and practices of programming and how I do it and what the point of it is. And I'm an eclectic person. I try to have a lot of eclectic stuff. That's my musical world. I think that I'm someone that's always grown up being able to kind of find music, right? Never got stuck with stuff that I didn't want to. And you know, I was thinking as I was writing this program note, you know, so much of our world is on demand now, right? So, you know, I love this new Spotify feature, maybe you do it, where it creates like a list at different times of the day for me. And they're awesome. They're so good and random. Like some morning it's harpsichord favorites. I'm like, yes, that's exactly what I wanted. And then it's like 2000s, you know, emo rock in the afternoon. I'm like, that's exactly what I wanted after work. But that's how we all are. You know, everyone in this room actually is part of a context where we just have a lot of different types of music in our life. And what has inspired us throughout our whole world and our life has been an eclectic mix of music, which is what I try to present. And it was funny thinking about this music though, because I find that these four pieces in varying ways are like slow food. They are not instantly hookable to the learner. They just aren't, even to me as the conductor. And what's interesting about that is it reminds me of one thing I think is lost by being able to access music all the time, and what the things we want, and I want this, is we're sometimes not forced to sit with stuff that is difficult, or sit with stuff that is challenging, or we don't quite understand. We used to do that a lot more, right? People went to church all the time. You had to hear that same Bible passage that, I don't know what that means. I don't know. And you sat there year after year hearing the same thing, and you're like, that doesn't make sense to me. But you sat with it, and you had to work with it and wrestle with it in a sense. And, you know, it's just like if you ever got assigned a book in high school or college, and, you know, everyone has that experience of they got a book, and they read the first, 5 pages, and you're like, this is terrible. I can't believe I'm assigned this. And then by the end, you're weeping and in love with it. Now, we also know there are also books that you started reading and hated, and you got to the end, and you still hate it, right? Or you're not finished, right? So it's not to say that this is always the miracle, but I was thinking that what these pieces all have in common, about a journey, about a yearning for something, about a certain level of uncertainty, that's all a struggle. That's what all these pieces have in common. And in a way, I just think it's fascinating we come to explore this, you know, week after week. And this is a tough program, but I think our audiences are going to love it. And they're going to love it because I think you're going to communicate it well. And so let's do Toward the Unknown Region. Let's do it. Let's just see where it is, people. So just hold on to your pants, okay? I would say what I would love if you didn't mess up the easy sections in this run through. So if you mess up the really hard stuff, that's okay. But I would like the first entrance to be good, for example. All right, here we go. Very beginning. 3. Good job, everybody. Stay strong. Do the little things right and look up occasionally.